What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In one of my previous video I do a video about the update on my 5k good funded profile account. I do a video about that on the account, the update on the account balance, and how I took the trade on the account and how I am able to keep the account during the time when I'm losing a trade. But right now I'm still down about 3% of the account, still on the phase one. Right, this is the second month. It is about 1.5 months I'm trading the account. This is, although I'm in drawdown, I make some losses, but this is giving me a confidence that I have a working strategy, or I have a proper risk management, which is helping me to keep the account for about a month and a half now. I am in drawdown, but I'm able to, this past week I'm able to review all the trade that I took, because I'm using trend line based strategy system. But within the last week I've been making a loss. I make more loss, but with the help of proper risk management, once I took the loss, I stopped trade, because I take two trade per day. Once I stop trade for the day, I two loss or two win for the day. In overall two trade per day. I stop trade for the day, and once I stop trading for the day, that is all. This is giving me a signal that I have already have a proper risk management, because for me to keep the account for a month and a half now, and I'm still in the drawdown phase one challenge of the 5k gold funded account, this is giving me a chance that I have a proper good risk management. So last 2 weeks I'm making loss back to back, but I'm using trend line breakout strategy. I will show the picture of the PDF of the trend line breakout strategy right here, the PDF inside my Telegram channel. So I've do a video about it before, where I say if you need the PDF, you go and get the PDF inside my Telegram channel. Link will be in this video description. But one thing I want to let you know about the trend line breakout strategy that have been making me loss back to back, I will reveal it in this video. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like this video, and comment if you have any question below. So right now, the trend line breakout strategy that I'm using the main trend line, where I can draw the main trend line. If it touch it 3 times, I'm expecting the fourth one to break, or if the trend is very strong, it might touch like 5 times before it come to break. So I'm using this trend line to break. At least if I'm using this trend line in a week, I might see only 3 setup, and it will be a profitable setup. But inside that PDF, they indicate it inside that because before I get that PDF, I have learned a trend line from YouTube already. I've learned trend line from YouTube already before I get the PDF to study. Also, once I study the PDF, I'm using the trend line, normal main trend line, which we just mark out. I'm using it, trend line breakout. I'm just using that. But after I go through the book, and inside that book, I see a strategy a trend line base called apex, which will mark the up trend line and down trend line, and once it join together, I will show the example of the screenshot of the trend line I'm talking about. Once it join together, we'll be expecting it to break up or break down. So this is what exactly is making me the loss. So within the past 2 weeks, I'm making a loss, but I'm trying to figure it out. But with the help of the trade that I took, and with the help of proper risk management, that I take 2 trades per day and I'm satisfied for the day, I'm able to review all the trade, and I discover that it is this apex that is causing me a loss. I will show the screenshot, the example of the apex and the result of it. So this apex that I'm talking about is just something that's designed, a trend line that is designed that you will mark it up and down, and you will expect it's just like gambling. This apex is just like gambling. I've discovered this, and after discovering this new week that we are going to this day is Sunday. This new week, I'm going to be trading with only trend line only, because I get to there are three trend line based strategy. There is trend line bounce, which you touch the trend line, and started moving up or down. And we also have trend line breakout, which is it will break out, retest, and move up. And this trend line breakout usually give like 100 pips, depending on how you want to use it. Maybe you want to hold the trade long. So the third is apex. This apex usually work, but there are more fake breakouts in this apex. It might give you fake breakout, which it can cause you a loss, which caused me a loss for about 2 weeks. But so right now I'm able to review this from January this year to this time. I'm able to refine and use this trend line breakout strategy and confirm it how it works for me to be holding a good 200 profile account for 1.5 months now, challenge phase one challenge, and I'm still in the drawdown, although I'm not taking trade every day. But this is giving me a sign because after using this Apex, I'm using Apex before, Apex trendline based strategy before. After using this Apex and I took a loss, after taking the loss, I will to trade by day, I will stop trading for the day. Although after taking a loss for the Apex, I will still discover that this trend line breakout will still happen some hours later. So once I have accepted the loss that I took for the day, I will stop trading. I will just neglect. And so right now I'm seeing setup every day by day. But once I have already took the Apex setup, I will not took any trade by the help of risk management. I just want to minimize my loss. So I'm getting risk management. So within past 2 months, I've been able to refine this trend line strategy. So I studied this trend line breakout strategy PDF, and I discover what works there and what doesn't work there. So what works, if you want to get the PDF inside my Telegram channel, I want you to take note. If you want to study the PDF, focus more on trend line bounce and trend line breakout. But currently now I'm focusing on trend line breakout and trend line bounce, which I have found that this is going to be useful. So right now on the account, I'm down about 3% of the account. So I'm hoping this new week or by the end of this month, I'm going to be at break even and I'm going to trade the account. So because currently I've reduced the lot size that I'm using, so to minimize the risk and confirm the, although from Wednesday last week I've confirmed what works and what doesn't work. So this make like a week and a half for me to be using this Apex, combine the trend line are theory, as I said earlier. There are trend line bounce, there are trend line breakout, and there are trend line Apex. So within a week and a half now, I took a loss, but this loss that I'm taking is just to me to refine the strategy. So I'm able to refine the strategy now. I've know that in trend line Apex there usually be a fake breakout, which will definitely cause a loss. And on the breakout, I've get to realize that I've learned the breakout and the bounce now. So the strategy that I will be using for now is the trend line breakout and bounce. So right now on this channel, on the 5k, I do a previous video about the account before, where I do the trade that I took on the account. So every week now on the account, I'm going to be updating you on how the account goes and how I trade the account. So that's just it. I want to let you know. So right now I'm getting a working strategy. I'm getting a working strategy, proper risk management. All you just need is consistency. So with the help of this, I'm getting it's not easy to get a proper risk management, to be apply proper risk management, good psychology, and get a working strategy. And after this, what to see, the major thing that is going to bring result is consistency. And during this consistency phase, you are going to be seeing a loss. Let's say at the end of this, at the beginning of this month, I'm getting a working strategy and risk management. Even from February, I've refined the strategy, I've gotten everything. But with the help of consistency, I'm not consistent on the chart every day. Will I able to notice that this Apex is not working for me? And the bounce is also work. I will not be able to figure this out, but with the help of consistency, I'm able to figure this out. As I figure this out, the way I figure this out, that figure out what is not working for me, it is the way I'm also going to figure out the profit that I'm going to make. So the loss that I took from the past 2 weeks is part of the trade, is part of the game. Losses are part of the game. But with the help of proper risk management, I've able to keep the account for 1.5 months. So this is giving me a guarantee that for me, I have a good working strategy and I have a good proper risk management, and I'm going to be documenting the account right here on this channel. So how the account goes and how I took the trade on the account, I'm going to be documenting everything. And right now I will be back inside my Telegram channel, because I will be taking 2 trades per day, and I will be dropping every trade that I took before and after of all the trade. I will be dropping inside my Telegram channel. So if you want to follow me on this, remember, I'm getting a working strategy, I'm getting everything. All I just need now is consistency to see the result. All I just need. So if you want to join me together, do it to join the Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. Do it to join my Telegram channel, where I'm going to be dropping my trade. I'm not going to be dropping signal. I'm trading profit account to avoid copy trading issue, but I'm going to be dropping a tips, what I see before taking the trade. I'm going to be dropping everything inside the Telegram channel. So right now I'm going to be displaying the PDF right here, so you can see it inside my Telegram channel, so you can go to it. But to save you time, just focus on the trend line breakout and trend line bounce inside the PDF. So that's just it about this video. So the problem I'm using is gold funded trader profile. Link will be in this video description. My Telegram channel will be in this video description, where I'm going to be dropping all my trade idea. So if you are new to this channel, go ahead to smash the subscribe button, like this video, and comment if you have any question below. So catch you in the next video.